Merry Christmas,
Grinch.
everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This show is brought
humbug.
to you by
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry
Doug,
Christmas.
Doug Ford.
Merry Christmas. Kiss my ass.
Well, here we are, folks. Welcome to the show. And tonight, this was going to be our Happy Christmas show, and then we've got a lockdown. So we're going to, I don't know where we're going to take this tonight. It's just brutal. So lockdown, it was going to be the 24th, but hey, I guess you got to go to church on Christmas Eve, so we'll do it on the 26th. I guess that's the logic behind that. I don't know. Oh, my
Makes sense.
God. Wear your mask. Only 10 people in church, or 6 people, or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, we got the C-section here. Tim Hay, Mark Burshapper, guaranteed to deliver. Have you in stitches or have you permanently scarred for life? And that's pretty much what 2020 has been, a big C-section.
You got that right.
So let's dive into the news. Well, the news tonight is spread over. Oh yeah, we get to do that.
And now, Comedy Chords and Chaos News.
Oh man, we were just rapping. We're just rapping before the show on a bunch of stuff, and so we're getting back into our happy place. So, anyways, here we are. So tonight, I dug up some Christmas news stories from the past. It's kind of like, I guess, what was that? Christmas stories from the past. Wasn't that a movie?
Well, you can't have them from the future.
Well, you might.
Can you?
If you're conspiracy theory, maybe.
I just spilled my eggnog all over the place. Carry on.
Nothing like a little milk on your eggnog.
My
Okay, speaking of spilling stuff, first story. All I want for Christmas is beer or else. 44-year-old South Carolina woman was charged with domestic violence after stabbing a man with a ceramic squirrel. Are they still? I remember years ago when they had an aisle where you could buy sharp squirrels and lawn darts. You can't anymore.
Oh, well, squirrels are too dangerous.
The sheriff officer deputies found a man covered in blood when they arrived at the North Charleston home of Helen Williams, according to the Associated Press. Williams claimed that the man fell and cut himself, but police saw stabbing occurred, and I guess they probably found there was a squirrel involved, all because she didn't bring home the beer. After the news and after we have This Week in Music, I am going to tell you a story almost identical to this that I was involved with. So we're gonna that's our Christmas story tonight. We're gonna get to it.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
So let's move on to the next accident at Christmas. Well, not really an accident, but this is they wanted to rob a store, so a guy faked a heart attack in one of the aisles. Distract the other accomplice so they could take the full cart of children's toys out the door. But you know what? Those goddamn security cameras, I'll tell you, they'll get you every time. So, Gerald Dupree and Taurus Scott somehow neglected to account for security cameras. Yep, the big box retailer, so we could probably figure that was probably Walmart for sure.
Walmart,
yeah. And both were cuffed soon after and charged with grand theft.
That's funny. I have a genius story to tell on This Week in Music coming up that's somewhat similar to
really?
that. So,
and they were
that's
handcuffed with real ones, not purple plastic kind. I don't know, purple plastic kind? I don't know where they're going with that. Speaking of grand theft, Brat gets angry over Nintendo Wii gifts and fights girlfriend. This is scary as hell.
Oh, boy.
New Hampshire resident Heath Blom, I guess, not Bloom, and his girlfriend, 24-year-old Randy Young, were arrested in 2008 after a Yuletide fracas over Nintendo Wii left them bloodied. So they both got some shots in, so it's probably equal. After remote control Bloom asked for a remote control airplane for Christmas, and was then he ended up getting a Wii. Well, you know what? I would be pissed too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Shit.
We too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
God, man. And sometimes you just got to steal your Christmas presents. And this is a reptilian Christmas story. Are you dreaming of a slithery, snake-filled Christmas? Well, this guy stole 3 snakes, and police later caught up with him He took 2 boas and a python, that's a pretty good steal, actually. If you can steal that kind of thing, I wouldn't want to be bothered with it. But anyways, they found them in a vacant building with a makeshift bed, 3 snakes, and a jail ID card. And it says later. It says later in the article it didn't take much detective work to figure out that they were the snakes from the pet store.
Holy cow. That's too much.
I bet he's a real charmer, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Yeah. But I was trying to find happy Christmas stories, and like always, you go down that dark hole and you just can't find any. My 2x4 just wants to say Merry Christmas. A mall Santa in Atlanta was spreading the Christmas spirit when he beat up a woman with a 2x4. The interesting name is, please say that Elkin Donnie Clark is the key word here. 49 hit 74-year-old Annie Ruth Nelson.
Ouch.
In the face and knocked her unconscious, according to ABC. Clark said it was because she stole $145 of Hershey chocolates from him. But no one else could confirm the claim. He was arrested and charged with aggravated assault. Nothing like a little chocolate crisp for Christmas. What did I say there? Chocolate crisp for Christmas.
Wow.
Maybe he was. But I did find a good story of a good Samaritan handing stuff out for Christmas. But like always, it never turns out well. Santa Claus is coming
weed.
to Wild Wings with weed. So this guy walks into Wild Wings and starts handing out weed to people. He had a bag, 2 pounds of weed. Wings and Weed. That could be a store. You could have a Wings and Weed store now. Yeah, Wings and Weed. Buffalo Wild Weed or Wings or whatever it's called. But yeah. So he was handing out weed to people and he got caught. Obviously, this is in America. I guess you can't do that here either, though. You can't just go around handing out weed. But he did try his best. Poor guy. And
It's the thought that counts.
So I thought I'd finish off with some favorite. These are some favorites this year of this is some favorite 2020 billboards and some other stuff here. So since liquor stores are this is very fitting for right now, especially Christmas. Since liquor stores are essential and beauty shops aren't, drink until she looks pretty. That's a beauty, that one. That is a beauty. Things
What's that song? She ain't pretty, she just looks that way.
Yeah, she just looks that way. This is very fitting. I thought this made me smile. Jan Michael Vincent of Airwolf disappeared off TV at the same time Milana arrived in the U.S. Just saying. That That is, you know what? I tell you, if you remember the Olympics and the runners we had, you know what's really weird? He looks a bit like Bruce Jenner, and she looks a little bit like Caitlyn. So it could be something there.
Conspiracy theory here. I see it happening.
This one is a beauty. This stuff makes me laugh. It might not make any of you laugh because I have a sick sense of humor. But anyways, let's move on.
It's true.
I did not expect my apocalypse outfit to be my pajamas. And I had and the best part is I'm wearing my pajama pants right now.
My God. Are you?
That is freaking I gotta get rid of this little screen. There we go. Yeah, isn't that amazing? We got Adobe wants to update shit on my computer. What's going on? Adobe, I'm in the middle of something.
Adobe. Jeez.
The next one is probably true for some people. I just finished Netflix.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are getting near the end.
Man, Netflix is. I bet people are going to be canceling that because it's getting pretty raw right now. There's not a lot coming out.
Yeah, and they're upping the price next month too.
Yep.
What?
Yeah, you didn't get the message
for no content? Oh my God! See, they get you right. Yeah. They hold you hostage.
Oh yeah.
Right? COVID price
up again.
And the last one I absolutely love this. This is probably my favorite. If it's in stock, we have it. That sums up 2020 right there. That's 2020 in a nutshell. That sums up our government. and
Oh
everything
my
else.
God.
That sums
That
up
is
business companies. That's the mentality of 2020, folks.
that is brilliant.
That is freaking awesome.
That
And
is
ladies
brilliant.
and
That is
gentlemen,
marketing at its best
that,
right there.
That is, I guess you could call it the news, I guess. Welcome, gentlemen. If it's
We're having audio difficulties tonight.
if it's in stock,
I don't
we
know
have
why.
it. I don't know. It's
All right. Question for you, Marks.
Okay.
Squared.
Mark
Uh-oh.
Squared.
If that summed up 2020, what song would sum up 2020 for you?
Oh boy.
Well, if you're an anti-masker, it's "We're Not Gonna Take It." And
what
I don't know.
song?
And then the other half is "Fluff the Magic Dragon." I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's a good question.
No,
What
I don't
song?
know.
What do you got, Tim? You must have something.
That's a tough one.
You don't?
I don't know. I was thinking Ugly Kid Joe. I hate everything about you.
I heard that on the
yeah,
radio
Ugly
the other
Kid
day
Joe.
for the first
Did
time
ya?
in probably 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that too, actually. Last week.
We
Yeah,
got
it was
Mike's
sort of- yeah,
here.
something
We
like
got
that, yeah.
people chiming in. Good day down
What else would
south.
be a good song just to
Okay.
sum up this frickin'.
I don't think you could sum it up with just one song, to be honest. I think you need a whole album to do that. Maybe a compilation.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh, we're getting back into our
We'll play
our
on-
concept albums.
We'll
Concept
play
album,
on
there we
this.
go.
We'll play on this through the night. If anyone out there is watching that has an interesting song that they think would be the theme song or anthem for 2020,
2020.
throw
Or
it out
just a
there.
song that speaks to them of this year, because I'm sure some people have had a tougher go than others,
Down the Drain comes to mind. The Chicken Foot song.
What was the one by the Prince song, Sinead O'Connor? Nothing compares to you.
Nothing compares. Yeah, it's true. Nothing compares to this year.
Compares to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is gonna haunt me all the time through the show now. But before we dive into talking about lockdown coming up, another lockdown. It's
It's that time again. This week in music. I don't have a lot this week. A couple of goodies, couple of but here we go. 1991, Chubby Checker. And we discussed Chubby Checker, did we not? No, we were talking about Fats Domino. Never mind. Chubby Checker filed a lawsuit against McDonald's Canada, seeking $14 million for its alleged use of an imitation of his voice. The song, The Twist, had been used for a French fries commercial. I do not remember this. You guys remember that?
Not at all.
And why would they use the twist for a French? Did they have twisty fries at one point? Anybody at McDonald's out there remember?
I don't remember that at McDonald's.
I don't remember that at all. But anyway, that happened in '91 apparently. Here is the genius that I was talking about, like the story you told about the guys robbing the store. These geniuses on December 16th, 2004. Gold and silver Black Sabbath records were stolen from the home of Ozzy Osbourne's former manager, Patrick Meehan. Police recovered the discs after a week when they were offered for sale on eBay. Really? A week? Let's put them on eBay. Try and sell
hurry
them.
up, sell
We
them
won't
quick.
get caught. Oh, brother. December 16, 2013, Miley Cyrus had her tongue insured for $1 million.
Who was she dating at the time?
I have no idea, and maybe he was the one that said you should insure that. A source told Heat magazine, Miley's totally aware of how her tongue is getting more headlines than she is, and getting it insured is just part of her trademark image.
No pun
Oh,
intended.
was that when she was sticking it out all the time? Or?
I guess so. I don't know. No idea. It's not the first time she's done something like this. When she cut her hair short, she tried to get the new crop patented. Call it the Miley. Really? She tried to get that patented as the Miley. That's crazy. Let's see. Oh, on December 17th, 1963, James Carroll, a DJ at WWDC in Washington, became the first disc jockey to broadcast a Beatles record on American radio. Carroll played I Want to Hold Your Hand, which he had obtained from his flight attendant girlfriend who brought the single back from the UK. Due to listener demand, the song was played every hour, every day. That's how popular it was.
Oh.
And it hadn't been released in the States yet, so Capitol Records, instead of considering court action, they went ahead and just released it early. That's pretty amazing. Let's see. Oh, this sounds kind of funny. On December 19th, 2006, 2 giant eyeballs donated by Pink Floyd raised approximately $21,000 US dollars for the homeless charity crisis. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, the 6-foot-high props made to promote the Pulse DVD, which is a concert DVD here. I don't know if you can see the cover. Those are the eyeballs that they created for the cover and used throughout the campaign.
That was before Photoshop.
Well, typically Hypnosis did all the art for Pink Floyd, and they didn't use any computer generated. They wanted everything to be real, so they built these. Where the hell is the story? The 6-foot-high props made to promote the Pulse DVD were an auction on eBay for a week and attracted 46 in whole bids. David Gilmour, vice president of Crisis, said extra help was needed in the winter months. So $21,000, and you're the owner of 2 6-foot eyeballs. I have no idea what you would do with those. Let's see here. Bruce Springsteen in 1985, December 21st. Bruce Springsteen's album Born in the USA passed Michael Jackson's Thriller to become the second longest lasting
Album.
Stayed there for album. Sorry, yes.
No, you froze.
Stayed there for
You
79 weeks.
Wow.
The longest, which I think still remains, is the soundtrack to The Sound of Music, which has been up there for 109 weeks is the record, which I think is still held today. Now, this friggin' thing. Okay, who remembers this here? Let's see if I can find it here. December 21st, 2012. Let's see if I can get this to work. Buddy, remember this? You will in a minute. Or maybe you won't. Anyway, this is the first YouTube video to reach 1 billion views by the end of 2012. The song topped the music charts for more than 30 countries. You recognize it yet?
No.
Now you recognize it?
No.
That idiot? Yeah.
Yep.
No. Anyway. Yeah. If I play anymore, we're going to get in trouble. That friggin' song was everywhere, and it drove me insane. Now, jumping back to 1979 on December 22nd, we have this song. Right? Rupert Holmes started a 2-week run at number 1 on the U.S. charts with Escape, the Pina Colada song, his only U.S. number 1 solo hit, and it only hit number 23 in the U.K. What a crazy song.
That falls into the yacht rock category for sure.
Totally. Totally.
There's Pina Colada.
And finally, I've got one more here. December 22nd, 1980. Stiff Records released an album in the UK called The Wit and Wisdom of Ronald Reagan. The entire disc contained 40 minutes of silence. Let's have a listen.
Play the whole album.
Yep. And that's This Week in Music.
Be a good meditation record.
It would be.
Week in music.
I wonder if people actually listened to it and waited.
Yeah. So
Right?
we have a song request. The Time Warp.
Let's do the time warp again. Is that for
That's
sum
for
up
2020.
2020, the time warp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before we dive into it, I got to tell you, I don't know if this wasn't a Christmas story, but I dated a girl in high school whose mother was a heavy drinker. The father was a heavy drinker too. And favorite beer was 50, Labatt's 50. And so I went over to the house one day, and I was very close to the family, but I knew the problems they had. So anyways, I went over to the house one day, and the mother was sitting at the kitchen table, sitting there with a beer, and she looked a little frazzled. And so I said, "What's wrong?" She goes, "I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off with my husband. I won't say any names because pissed off with my husband. Why? Well, I told him to get beer, and he didn't get it, and now the beer store is closed."
Oh.
And I said, "No, it's still open. Beer store is still open. It's not closed yet." I go, "Do you want me to take you?" She goes, "What do you mean it's still open?" She goes, I go, "No, it's not." I said, "It's not Saturday. It was Friday or something." She had the days mixed up. And back then, stores closed a little early. Mm-hmm. So I went downstairs, and there was the husband sitting there with a beer with blood all down his face. She hit him with a beer bottle. No, actually, I didn't know that until after. So I drove her to the beer store. So I'm driving her to the beer store. And as we're on our way, she says, "I feel really bad now." I go, "Oh, why is that?" She goes, "Because I hit so-and-so
Oh my God.
with a beer bottle." And when I got back, I saw him. He was just walking. He was just walking around with blood coming down his face. Just another day in that house.
Jesus.
How long did that relationship last?
Oh, it did end eventually.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
Oh fuck, I don't know. It was a beaut. We could tell tons of stories.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
God.
Don't
Yeah.
forget to get the beer.
Oh
Bad
my
things can
God.
happen.
I saw some stuff. I saw stuff get thrown out the front door and everything. I saw some bad shit going down. Yeah. So there's
My Marty
a
Moose mug
there's
there.
our
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
Christmas story.
My Marty Moose
So
hat on.
guys, what the hell's going on in lockdown now? So I thought, was it initially going to be the 24th?
24th
thought.
is what I initially
That's what
heard,
I
and they
initially
pushed it
heard.
back.
Now,
Yeah.
I heard through the grapevine.
Oh, you got a grapevine.
hey, I got this. Our
Oh boy. How are things at home, Mark?
I don't know. Thank God I don't have any beer kicking around. Oh, the best part was that was not rehearsed, and it makes the show. That's what it is. Oh my God.
Wow.
But maybe we'll get Lisa on the show next week. Yeah, we'll get you. Maybe that.
Why don't you get her on right now and
Oh,
see how
shit.
she really feels?
She's on. She's a click away.
Boy.
But oh God, where were we? So I heard that it might have been because of church, because if you have the lockdown, people couldn't attend the mass on
That's for Christmas.
Christmas. But then also the last minute shopping too, which to me, if you're in a crisis and you need to have a lockdown, really the 24th, the day you want to shut down.
Absolutely.
Like
Yep, I agree.
it just to me it was the absolute most ridiculous. And I've tried to stay very understanding to a lot of the I can understand the government making decisions that might not be, but we've been here
Favorable.
before. We should have learned already. They should have this fucking laid out.
His response to the delay was he was saying most of the hot spots are locked down anyway. So this allowed some of the smaller communities and town cities, gave them time to get things in place.
To prepare.
To
Get
prepare,
ready.
exactly.
Yeah.
And the other point he said was to get some of these retail stores to get rid of inventory that they brought in for Christmas. But
Okay.
you're right. If it's
Then that's okay. So getting rid of inventory is a financial decision, not
Correct.
better
Yep.
for the health.
For
But
the health.
the
You're
other
absolutely right.
the other question I have, or point I have, is what hotspots locked down already?
Toronto.
Toronto. What do you mean
Peel.
Toronto's locked down? You can't go into a store in Toronto right now and buy something?
No, they went
Not
into
every store,
gray.
no.
Yeah, they went into gray last week, or was it last week, or
I think it was more like 2 weeks ago.
2
wasn't
weeks
it?
ago?
So
Yeah,
are
so
you
that's what
saying-
he was saying. He was saying that the hot spots are already locked down. So that's why. But,
So
you know,
right now, I don't live in Toronto. So if you're living in the city of Toronto, you can only do curbside pickup.
Curbside pickup, essential services,
yeah.
grocery stores, pharmacies, everything else is shut down, as far as I know.
Yeah, that's what he said on the
outdoor
today,
skating
so,
rinks,
yeah.
however, are open, but limited to only, I think, 12 skaters at a time, and no hockey.
Keep the LCB open though.
LCBO though.
Toronto already no shopping. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, booze is definitely essential service.
It is, and I got my Appleton here ready for Christmas. Can't drink my eggnog
See,
without
yeah,
rum.
this is a good point too. People were coming to Toronto. They're on the sure. Why not? If you live in Toronto,
Yeah.
you go to Pickering Town Center.
Of
Well,
course.
totally. Pickering Town Center has been a complete and total circus in the last couple weeks. It's been no malls, no dining.
Yeah, this is absolutely
For
insane.
Toronto, I think
like
you're
they,
saying.
yeah,
Right.
like build a wall.
Well, a lot of
Durham
places
needs to
are,
build a wall.
a lot of places. Who was
because
it?
Durham was the only place open. Everything around was locked down. Durham was the only one that was open. So everybody was coming into Durham to do their shopping and dining and whatever.
And
But
Pickering's
now
the closest place. So you go to Pickering, so you go to buy something. Like we purchased something at Best Buy the other day, and I purchased it through curbside pickup. And we could have gone in the store, but I didn't bother. I said curbside pickup's great. Lisa went and did that. It worked out great. I haven't bought anything in a store other than Home Depot. I haven't been in. I don't think I have been in any other store. I haven't even just Home Depot. I haven't even. I bought all my Christmas presents at the gas station. Like fuck it. If I'm getting gas,
Everyone's getting an air
Nothing
freshener.
That's
says
right.
Love
Listen.
Lisa like a little air freshener tree thing.
trust
hang
me,
from
that
your
her car needs an air freshener.
Whoa.
Oh,
It does. It needs a cleaning again. I gotta clean it.
Uh-oh.
Maybe that's what I'll get her one of those.
saying.
Get her
There you
one.
go.
I'll wrap up a little. I'll clean your car gift certificate, maybe. When it's warmer, though, it's got to be stipulation.
Just take
Stipulation.
it through the drive-through thing, or they lock down too.
See, now I've ruined the surprise. See,
Nice.
I don't know about you guys, but when you're in a relationship, this is like I'm getting text messages now through the show. So we're doing a show right now, and my wife is throwing knives through the comment section, and I'm putting them out there for everybody to see. And they're probably everyone's going now. Oh my God, he's in an abusive relationship. Because I've had IC typed to me before, and it's turned really ugly after I've received IC.
Oh,
Actually,
brother.
folks, Lisa can spell C. It's just that's short form.
That's when just how she writes. when she's pissed.
now things are getting.
Oh,
now
that's
it's getting
interesting.
Hey, honey, that you should have sent that on the phone, not on the show. Not on the show. That stuff, honey. We're trying to keep
Now
this.
there are lots of witnesses.
We want a clean show. Okay? Okay, a
Yep.
clean show. We want a clean show. I don't know what that surprise is, but now I'm going to be waking up at 4:00 every morning because I'm be sleeping with one eye open. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so anyways, okay, so this is how out of tune I am. I didn't realize Toronto was in lockdown. Great.
Yep.
Plus two.
So that was his rationale, whether you agree with it or not, which I don't think, like you said, if this is such dire,
Yeah, that's my big concern.
It
it's
should
dire.
be done right away.
Yeah. But I understand, and if I'm a business and I need money because I've suffered all year, man, I'm going to do everything I can to stay open because it's survival.
I'm gonna
When you have a
businesses are putting out
store
sign
and you're
that says,
paying-
we have it if it's in stock.
When you're paying rent and you've got to pay for all that shit that you brought in for Christmas and stuff like that, you want people in your store. You're going to take risks. You're going to take the risks. It's just like crazy and
Well, I think it depends on people's circumstances, and what's important. And I know a couple of stores that are just shutting down. It's like I don't want to deal with this. They're little mom and pop, 1-2 person operation, and they just don't want to have to deal with this, and they're trying, to do whatever they can, pivot and, do something else
Yeah, it's
if
frickin'
possible.
awful.
It's just a shit show,
Yeah,
And
it is.
so now here's my question. Now that we're doing this like lockdown, so this is like a lockdown now, like we had at the beginning,
Mhm.
okay, in March.
Similar, yeah.
Well, it's really
Well, for example, dentists are still and dental hygienists are still going to be able to work.
Yes.
So they're not locking that down.
that, yeah.
So I think
Shit.
Adam.
So my appointment on the 5th is still a go.
it's still a go. Yeah, I was at the
Oh.
dentist this morning.
So
Damn it.
so other than that, everything else
There is no Santa Claus.
So I, as somebody who, let's say you're somebody who paints houses.
yeah,
then-
the construction I believe is still a go.
Like
Oh,
it was at the very beginning of
at
the last
the
lockdown. You
beginning-
still had construction going, but then that turned
But-
into a big thing.
But the problem with the construction is at the beginning of the lockdown, the first time they did when we did the main lockdown, you could only do construction if you had an open permit.
Pre-existing.
And
Okay, yeah.
it was a rental property or something like that. So I
Okay.
I had done some work for someone who rents out properties. So I could go in and do the work there because it was essential. Because they wanted to rent the house out, right? So if your house, for example, you have a rental and you're living in a rental house and your toilet's blocked, you can get a plumber in there because that's essential.
Yeah.
But the
yeah.
thing is, so do they kick CERB back in now?
I honestly don't know that.
Like,
I
to
don't
me,
know what
I heard today, I heard something that they have set aside X amount of $1 billion or whatever it was to help people. I don't know how it's
Because-
going to work, what
well,
they're going to
the
do.
last
They're
time
sitting
that-
on a whole bunch of money is what I know, but I have no idea if they're going
because
to roll out like they did before.
last time it was like this.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, take
Because-
whatever you want. Hey, hold on. You took some money and you can't have it.
Yeah, a lot of it they're taking back.
I
from
know.
people,
Well,
too.
it was click and grab. It was click and grab on the computer. It really was.
Mhm.
It was click
Yeah,
and grab.
oh, totally.
And it was
And
like,
of course, they wanted to make themselves look like the heroes, and we're going to do it. But when it comes around again, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But
shit showing clown shoes.
show and clown shoes. That's
yeah,
right.
exactly.
And then, well, childcare
That
is still
sums it
open.
up.
So childcare
Yeah.
was closed. Yeah. And I know massage therapist that is not opening back up. She can, but after Christmas she's gonna stay home because she's gonna look after her kids. Says forget it.
Now, when you say massage therapist,
Yeah, massage. Happy ending.
what kind of massage therapist are you talking about?
It's not a happy ending when you got to pay $80. That's not a happy ending, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify for the viewers out there.
A happy ending would be, hey, it's free today. Oh,
Free. All right.
Yeah, when you get to my age, that's a happy ending. What? I don't have to pay for it? Great. Love it, Doug.
Oh,
Dave, we're
brother.
not massage therapists.
up top.
Trust me. You know, I know so many people that say they have problems with backs and they go to chiropractors and they fucking massage therapists, folks. That fixes it. It's muscles. It's muscles that are in knots. They're pulled. They need fixing. A massage
Gonna
therapist
pull itself.
is the way to. You need to get the muscle pulled.
Isn't that a Steel Panther
You
song?
really,
Oh, no,
you
that's
really
something
need,
else.
you really need to go to the therapist and get your muscle pulled to get it fixed. It really helps.
Oh, brother, we're treading on thin ice.
We're
here.
treading on thin ice.
Uh,
Yeah.
This is supposed to be a Christmas show, a family show.
when is this a family show?
I don't know. It never is a family.
So,
Joe, if you're watching, hey,
Yeah.
buddy.
so we're not getting a white Christmas now. It was looking like a white Christmas, but we're not getting a white Christmas now.
Now, is that racist?
What do you mean?
Just kidding. You're talking about a white Christmas. You got to watch what you say these days. No, I think they're calling for rain.
A
I
snowy,
think originally
are
they
we
were
getting
calling
a,
for snow. Now it's
so a
rain.
wet Christmas?
Wet Christmas. Now we're getting back to the other stuff we
That
were
could,
talking
that
about.
could be racist too. Wet. Yeah, that could be racist.
I don't know. I've had too much rum already.
I could find something for that, but I won't because I don't know. I'll just get carried away and get in trouble.
Buddy Deal, what's your favorite color?
Ooh, that's
So,
fun to say.
so,
That's fun to
so
say.
I tell you though, speaking of Christmas though, we've got a lot going on down in Uganda for Christmas this year. So HIP has brought Christmas to Uganda this year. So we got for those following at home that don't know HIP, it's Human Initiative Program. You guys have been following it probably, but
Mhm.
we
Yep.
we were
Where are my
able
beans? Where are my
we were-
coffee beans?
we were able to
Damn.
Apparently, Tim's order is late.
Where's my beats? We were settle down. The we were able to get some great.
Last I read, you were working on getting some balls.
We got balls. They got balls.
Soccer balls.
They got balls.
They got balls.
They're
Getting balls.
arriving. They're arriving in about probably 13 hours.
Okay.
13
He's
hours.
looking at his watch.
So
Oh,
we,
wow.
we ended up getting about 8 soccer balls and 2 volleyballs being
Okay.
shipped into town.
How many people are in that community that everything's?
Well,
4.
there's Kasese is a
More
district.
than
It's kind of like
It's a district. Okay.
I guess it would be like probably has a population at Clarington. Probably has a population of 100,000 people scattered
Oh,
through.
wow.
It's a big area.
Right.
That part that's in a village in Kidodo is the village that the center's in Kidodo.
Right.
So that village, I mean, there's so many people there. We definitely can't get to everybody. We're just trying to set up little hotspots where we can help people. But
Mhm.
there's about 50 people that come around that center at least. So kids, like I saw, I posted a dance video today.
Yeah, I
Dancing
saw
with the
that.
Speaker, and
That was awesome.
there must have been 20, 30
Oh, we were
people just
supposed to
hanging
learn
Supposed to
out
those
do
there.
dance
that. Yeah, I
moves.
know the choreography. I thought Lisa was teaching us.
Oh, that's right. Well, she's not going to be helping out anymore.
Lisa,
now.
teach you to
Mark's
dance.
pissed her off too much.
Lisa, teach you to dance? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she was going to learn the dance moves and show Mark and I.
Yeah, we were going to be all.
Oh well, she'll be
So
on
we're
next.
gonna
She'll
have
be
a-
on the show next week.
We were going to
Okay.
get jiggy with it.
Well, she'll be dancing next week. But yeah, so they're getting they're having a big feast. So they're having I've arranged for them to have a big feast. So all the stuff has been purchased. They've actually made some extra tables. So I don't know how many people they're going to have, but they're really focusing on the kids. They're going to be bringing in a lot of kids. And one of the interesting things that I noticed, Sebastiano and I were talking yesterday, that he's really found such a joy of helping these kids. Before, when you don't have anything to give anybody, it's really hard. But he's discovered now the joy of making these kids smile by getting stuff like a speaker and some soccer balls, which they haven't even got the soccer balls yet. They're coming. But there was a picture I posted of the kids playing with a soccer ball they had made out of plastic shopping bags.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
when they can now,
think about that. Like think about
I
that.
know.
Right?
Like
that's what you for a soccer ball.
I mean, you can take your kid to Canadian Tire and get a soccer ball for $15.99,
Yeah,
and they're not going to be happy with it because it's not got a Nike sticker on it.
Exactly.
So, but we were able to get the soccer balls now, so the kids will be able to come to the center and take a ball for the day. So we'll have enough balls. They can take the ball out, bring it back. So they don't, we can be able to they can take turns, have games, and so we're creating a community center in a sense. The
Right.
other thing that we were able to do was, the volleyball. And what we did the other day was with listen to this. So they had no grass cutting tools. All they used was a big blade or chafe or whatever they call it. That's how they would actually cut a soccer field. So we were able. Did we? Yeah. We got an air pump. We have an air pump. We do have a pump. I'm on top of it, Dave. I'm on top of it. Actually, we didn't.
Did you bring a saw?
Now, we didn't have to send soccer balls because we can buy soccer balls there at the same price you would pay for them here. So we didn't have to ship soccer balls.
Dave
Hey,
thinks of
if
everything.
you can cut lawn if you can cut a soccer field with a knife, you can pump up a soccer ball without an air pump. So we were able to, and you know what's great? These guys have an amazing sense of humor. Like I'm blown away by their sense of humor. It's just it's just incredible. But we so the grass cutting. So we got them a weed trimmer, gas powered weed trimmer. So Sebastian, the kids asked him if he would cut the soccer field for him. Well, he said it was going to cost he had to buy gas. So the kids said, well, we'll get gas.
Mhm.
If we buy the gas, will you get the grass cut? So he said yes. So they got 50,000 Uganda shillings together, which is maybe about $20.
Mhm.
So they got the gas, and he went to cut it, and part of the machine broke, which cost
Oh.
50,000 shillings to fix, which paid for that. So then he had to cut the grass, but he didn't realize that a soccer field with a weed trimmer, it's going to take a long time. But
That's
then
a big job.
But then he felt that he was committed because he promised the kids he'd do it. So he ended up doing it. So I sent money down for gas and some drinks and stuff like that. So they got it all done. They got the field cut, and the kids were able to play soccer. Like they were playing, the grass was 12 inches tall.
Yeah.
So they were able to get it cut. So now we're actually shopping for a push lawnmower, which
Okay.
will definitely cut things down. We won't be able to afford a tractor. But the interesting thing
Right.
is, the interesting thing is, the weed trimmer was a pretty good one, but cheaper than what you can buy here. So the price was really good on that. But for some reason, the lawnmowers are twice as much money. But the weed trimmers are less money. So it's just
Buy a whole bunch of weed trimmers and send all
Yeah.
the kids out.
strap them to the truck. Yeah. 100 weed trimmers and 100 kids.
There
You
you
get
go.
that field done in about half an hour. So that's one of the things that we were able to. That's major technology. When you bring a weed trimmer in there, you can cut grass for these kids. And now being able to have a bunch of soccer balls. So one of the things we're planning for, and we have actually, so I think after talking to some people today in the U.S., we have people that are interested in helping with the sports programs there. So we're looking at putting together a youth soccer club like we have here, where kids can actually play, have a shirt, and play against each other on a regular basis. And we will not have participant trophies. We'll have winner trophies. We're not going to do what they
Right.
do here. We're going to do it. We're going to do it real. We're going to do it real. Kids
We're
can
going to
win.
keep score, damn it.
These kids want to progress. They want to get ahead. They don't want to get soft. They want to stay. They want to progress. So we're gonna have
mate.
trophies. But anyways, we're working
Is
on.
the Comedy Chords and Chaos logo going to be on one of the shirts?
Hey. So I don't know where we're gonna go with it yet, but maybe people here might want to sponsor a team, and I'm gonna make it very accessible to see the standings, so someone could easily sponsor their own team,
Mhm.
and they can follow it in the standings, and we could even have a pool this end. We
I
could
was
do
going to say, can we place bets?
we could, yeah, and half the money goes back to Uganda. We definitely
Right.
can do a 50-50 pool or something. So we got a lot going on. It's just right now I'm leaving that in the discussion stage because
Yeah.
I mean we could buy
the
uniforms.
World Cup is a while away.
Yeah, but these kids would it would be such a great thing for them to have. I mean, just that opportunity to form groups and dance is major for them. That they probably, can't get up early enough in the morning to go dance and do that kind of thing. So so we've been able to establish that. And the other great thing that's happening is I have sent down, which arrives tomorrow as well, an iPhone 10. Now, this is going to be awesome for me because now our photos are going to be better. Our video is going to be better. And we'll have better ways of marketing what we're doing down there because he's using a Techno Spark 4, which is probably the lowest end of phone you can get in Africa. And
A Techno
Spark 4, it's called. And the reason
Okay.
is his other phone he had dropped in the water. So he had a nice phone, but he had to back up to a cheaper phone. He couldn't afford one. And I had up my TELUS had gave me a deal where I could get an iPhone 11. So I had the iPhone 10 sitting there, which is in amazing shape and takes great pictures. So I've been able to send that down there. So we have great communication. So that was important. So that's good. So we can communicate back and forth. So yeah, we got that. We got so much going on. I have nailed down funding for the feed processing machine that's going to make floating feeds for fish, and it comes from China, and we've put that in place. So now we have to order it because it takes 2 months. But the whole point is, in March come spring, we will be selling floating fish food, and you can use it for poultry across Uganda, which will help fund the center. So the center will become self-sufficient. So no more money needs to go in. So it pays the electrical bill. We will get Wi-Fi.
Right.
We'll get Wi-Fi so kids can come and watch instructional videos. They can learn to do stuff. They will learn to market. They will market the product. So I will coach them on marketing the best I can, and maybe if somebody else gets involved on how to get this product through Uganda. But like Sebastian was already in the feed business a little bit with a small machine, so he knows the demand for it. So our goal is to sell it a little bit cheaper than everybody else to get the movement so that we can get money coming in and production going. So
Right.
and he knows all the ingredient calculations and everything. So we're going to supply a great product. So that building is almost ready to go. So we pretty much secured the funds to finish the building and buy the machine. So we put that together. So
Sounds good.
Yeah. So that's where we're at down there. So yeah, definitely giving a lot.
What's going on with the elections down there?
Well, they're waiting. I guess it's January 4th, but it's unbelievable. Like people up here or over here have been following the U.S. election and how Trump's been trying to do what he can to throw it off and whatnot. But down there, the guy who's in charge down there, the current president, he sends the police in to shoot bullets at people.
Oh, good for him.
He stops the motorcade. He arrests people. Rubber bullets. People have been slaughtered over it by the existing government to stop the guy who's running, who has a huge following. So
Right.
I know the U.S. government has made a tweet or two saying that, hey, we're watching you guys. We're hoping you guys have a fair election. So I don't know if that's a threat from the Americans, which it sounds like that. If it's not a fair election, then we're gonna step in. I don't know, but
Crazy.
yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, that's what's going on down there. So we're in Christmas mode down there now. So yeah,
sounds good.
So guys, if you
Nice.
want anybody watching that wants to sponsor a soccer team and have a hell of a lot of fun and help a bunch of kids, let me know. But we'll have
start gambling.
We'll have we'll start a gambling ring. We'll
Start a gambling.
No,
ring.
we'll create the Ugandan fantasy soccer pool.
There you go.
Yeah, we could. We can have all.
We're even going to come out with Uganda Fantasy Soccer Pool magazine.
We'll do player cards, but we figured the guys down there, if they ref, they get a shirt and they get a beer after every game. That'd be that's what we're talking.
I'll sign up for that.
Yeah, actually, all the games I coached in, most of the refs had their beer before the game
And after.
So what are you guys doing for Christmas? What are the
Nothing now.
What can you do for Christmas?
I guess so. Are you allowed to have anybody over? No.
You're just your household.
No,
it's just supposed to be your household.
It is,
It's
right?
supposed to be your household, but I mean, who the hell knows what people are going to do?
Well, yeah, people like, hey, listen, you're gonna sneak some stuff.
Of course.
Hey, we all.
Well, the whole thing, if the government is saying, you know what, we'll let you shop or go to church, why would anyone change their Christmas plans?
Right.
Like seriously,
Exactly.
no.
It's kind of like speeding 10 over. It's like speeding 5 over when you know I let you go.
Yeah.
You know,
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, no one's coming around my house to see if there's 6 people in it.
I am.
If there is 6,
Come on.
I'll tell you what. If there is 6 people on my house on Christmas Day, I'm calling the police because I don't want anybody over.
Get them out of here.
Get out of here!
Oh,
I didn't invite you.
Wait. You can call the police on your family if your family shows up. Oh, that's brilliant. I love that.
Call the police. Well, you don't.
Family shows up.
You
I
don't
am calling the police.
Get the gifts first. help
Yeah.
them in with the gifts,
And
then,
oh,
yeah.
Then you go
Yes.
downstairs, call 911, just say, hey, I think there's a party going on at number 7.
Get him out of here. Perfect.
Hey, all right. Yeah, but
That's brilliant.
you might get arrested for having them over, so you got to be careful.
Oh, I didn't invite them. Honestly, officer, they just barged in.
I tell you though, if there's someone you don't like and they're having people over,
Oh, totally.
oh
You
my
know,
God.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't like their neighbors, and if they see one extra car or something like that, they're going to be like, "I'm going to call," or they will call.
Was it provinces or was it different countries saying, tell
Kelly
on,
says
tell
the
on
host
your,
gets it.
Yeah, to tell on people, tell on your neighbors if they're having more
Yeah.
people or breaking,
Yeah.
breaking the
The host
rules.
gets a ticket, but how are they to prove that I'm hosting? I didn't invite these damn people here. I don't want them here.
Yeah,
I hate my
yeah,
family.
they
I don't
showed
want
up.
'em here.
Oh my God, yeah.
No,
So
the only thing I'm doing is I'm hanging out with Joe, and we're gonna watch Christmas movies, and we're gonna read our favorite Christmas book, Die Hard. Die Hard Christmas book.
So I wish I owned Amazon.
Oh, you think?
That'd be nice, right?
Boxing Day on Amazon. What
Oh.
the?
Yeah,
My
that's
God.
Boxing Day this year.
Oh
Yeah.
God, that's incredible. Well, it is
Well,
most people
stores
do.
started doing their Boxing Day sales last weekend because they were all anticipating
Yeah.
the lockdown. So they started doing we got this on sale, that on sale.
Oh, yeah, well, I bought Christmas lights a month ago on sale, half price. It's been a disaster. I don't know.
Well, yeah, and stores have so much inventory they just want to get rid of it all, especially
Unless you're-
Christmas items. Like
Unless you're a grocery store.
unless you're a grocery store.
Well,
Yeah.
in our house, Lisa does most of the shopping. She goes out to the grocery stores. I go to the Home Depot a lot, but she goes, so we kind of space it out. But this year I figured because she does the shopping, I went out and got a COVID vaccine for her, but I wrapped it up. It's under the tree. So actually, I didn't buy it. I got the recipe kit. It's a kit you can get that
It's the home vaccine kit.
it's
Do it
and
yourself.
and it comes with a sticker that says it's from the government and everything, so it's good. But at least I know she's not going to bring COVID home.
You can get it on Amazon, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to be the big seller.
So,
The home COVID vaccination kit
yeah,
comes with everything you need, syringe included.
it suggests
Or do you have to
giving
get
it. It suggests giving it to them when they're sleeping so they don't notice it. But I don't know. I just figure it's best to wrap it. It's one less gift I need if I wrap it. so.
Sure. Yeah, that's a great stocking stuffer too, right?
It
Start
is.
the Christmas morning off, right? Just
Yeah.
get that. That's a fun family project too.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, my
yeah,
God.
God. Oh, COVID.
I get to put this in. I was doing the first shot.
I gotta have a look.
A little
What
light.
is-
You're not
Was that
twinkling.
is that a Snoopy?
It's a face plant.
That's oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Is that what that is? I can't even see it. It's so small. Throw a
what
bigger
she
one
said.
up there. We watched Charlie Brown Christmas last night.
Hey, I watched that tonight. Sorry,
Did ya?
Didn't mean to yell, but yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Classic. And then
Yeah.
I got in. We got into the whole peanuts and the whole.
What, like snacks? Snacks?
No.
Oh,
I mean the
I thought-
cartoon strip
Oh,
and the history of it being quote unquote racist. Do you remember all these stories
yeah.
where, the Thanksgiving special where they have poor Franklin sitting at one side of the
One side
table
of the
and everybody else on
well,
the
it was
other
written.
side.
It was written by a German.
Oh my God.
It was.
And then,
Schultz.
of course, and then
Schultz doesn't
the famous comic strip where Franklin's playing hockey on the pond, and so and so says, "What are you doing? I'm practicing to be a hockey player." Franklin, how many black players are in the NHL? What are you doing? Like,
Is that what they said?
yes, it was an actual comic. strip.
Well, yeah. Like I mean,
But back in the day, there was one black player in the NHL. I think it was 1974, something like that. I don't know, but no, it's a classic. Charlie Brown Christmas.
but
Love it. I love how they just wave their arms over top of things,
skate.
and then the
listen,
tree is just beautiful. That's just
Skate-
magic, right?
Skating's a God. Skating's a white man sport, man. What are you talking about? Like I tell you, I I spent all my friends now are black. They're in Uganda. I swear to God,
Right.
I talk to
Right.
these guys. I've got so many people down there. I chat with them. We have laughs and jokes, and I'm telling you, the last thing they want is cold. They don't want the snow. So what I do is I send I get up in the morning if it's snowing, I send a picture, and he goes, I get a message back saying "fucking winter." Oh, it's amazing. He goes, I told him the other day when winter was coming, I said it's 10 degrees outside. He goes, oh, that's terrible. I go, you wait till I'm telling you it's -7 out.
Yeah, wait till February.
Yeah, the other day it was pretty cold, and I took the dogs for a walk. And he usually calls about. We usually do a video chat about 4:00 in the afternoon.
Mhm.
And I had my hat and scarf on and coat, and I went to the call. I look up, and he goes, "Oh my God, what's going on?" It's extremely entertaining.
Might be nippy out.
Yeah,
What did I say? Nipple?
yeah. But yeah, they
Don't have a law.
I mean, when but the thing is, this is the problem with this whole racist thing. People that are from that area, they are black, and the problem is they cannot they cannot they are black and they come here, they can't stand the weather. It's freaking genetics. Like God, this world is so messed up. Like
That was an amazing observation. The people from that area are
yeah,
black.
so
Well, yeah.
that's it. But the thing is, but what I'm saying is, here we have there's mixed people.
Yes. Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
I haven't seen, in all the videos I've seen of the town and everything else, I've never seen one white person, not even a tourist, in the background of a picture. And the thing is, those people, that's why they're having a big problem with COVID, is because of their genetics, right? It's the way they absorb vitamin D. Their body is almost they have trouble absorbing it. So white people up in the northern part of the world where there's not much sun have evolved to allow the sun in. That's why guys like me, really white guys, really white, burn on a day when it's 12 degrees outside and the sun's shining for about 2 hours. We get sunburned because our sun has to let that vitamin D in. Our skin has to let that vitamin D in. But when
Right.
they come here, their body is not designed for this weather. So that's why a lot of black people in America have a lot of issues with that kind of thing. Unless
They're not used to it. I mean, and
And-
it's cold.
exactly,
It's
exactly
cold to them, right?
So
Yeah.
so talking about somebody's skin because of absorbing vitamin D is the furthest thing from racist, but that's what people think. That's what people think. That's it.
Look
I like
out.
this. Oh God, is that a topic changer?
Sing Crosby tap dance with Danny fucking K.
Wow. Those are brilliant. Oh,
Yeah,
look at
I
they have
just
different
found-
settings.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. I like it. I like it.
Is that like
I don't know. They're not
you know
quite
what?
good.
It's like these frickin' Christmas decorations my wife has. They come with a little battery pack that takes 4 batteries. They got a bunch of lights on them, and you got to press it 7 times just to get it to frickin' just not blink. And if you go past it, you got to go all the way around again. What the fucking shit I have to deal with on Christmas?
He's so festive.
Oh,
Oh.
Take it, Russ.
La, 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 la.
look at this. Wade says it's bloody 36.
36 degrees. Wow.
Oh.
Christmas and summertime, I guess,
Oh,
out there,
look.
eh?
He looks a little sunburnt, Wade.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
maybe he's been barbecuing too much.
Maybe. Yeah, great
Or it could be both.
great Christmas stories. Yeah.
Wow.
Where do you think you're going to put a tree that big? Bend over and I'll show you. You've got a lot of nerve talking to me like that, Griswold. I wasn't
Mark,
talking to you.
Mark decorated his guitars. Did you decorate your guitars?
I did. See the lights hanging on the top of the guitars there. Isn't that beautiful?
Nice.
That's
Yeah, I have
awesome.
my Christmas tree here on top of my amp. I'm so festive.
That's a guitar-y Christmas.
yeah, that's me.
So we did favorite. What's your favorite Christmas? Okay, favorite Christmas movie. Then we did that, didn't we? Did we do favorite Christmas movie?
I think I did tonight, or we did it before.
No, before.
Way before. To me, it's a toss-up. It's got to be Christmas Vacation or Die Hard.
Oh yeah. I think we did this. Yeah.
Yeah.
So two good movies I watched. Are you guys fans of Neil Simon, the playwright? Maybe not. No, you like horror movies.
Watch.
We watched. I've seen him before, but Lisa hadn't seen. We watched Brighton Beach Memoirs and Max Dugan Returns, which I really like. Max Dugan Returns with Donald Sutherland, but yeah, it's
Donald
like a
Sutherland's
screenplay.
great.
Yeah, it was a pretty good one. But
you can't go wrong with it.
we also watched last night, which is a freaking great movie, great writing. Bad News Bears.
Oh.
The shit in that movie where the coach slaps his kid, actually whacks him off, and in a serious scene too, not a joke. It was a serious scene.
Walter Matthau.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't him who hit the kid, because he ends up. Yeah, he's in it, but it was the coach of the other team, the Yankees. He hits the kid. He hits his kid because he got upset because he hit the batter. And then he lost his shit. He went out there and hit the kid. Then the kid.
Oh, he threw the game?
Yeah, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
He threw the run. The guy hit the ball to him, but he never threw it. He held on to it.
Right.
And then he went over. Then he went over.
So long.
Then he went over to his dad and just dropped the ball in front of him and walked off the field.
Did you watch that recently?
Last night.
Where did you watch it? What was it on?
In my living room. Because I can't go out because I'm fucking locked down. What are you talking about?
Fucking hell. That's smart ass. No, I'm talking Netflix, Amazon.
No,
Prime.
I freaking paid for it.
You paid for it.
Well,
big
because
spender.
the good ones, they hold you hostage.
course they
Netflix
do.
didn't have it. Netflix didn't have it. Oh, I shopped everywhere. I went to Amazon. I went all over the place. But I found it on $4.99. Still cheaper than going to the movies, and no risk of getting COVID.
Not bad. Not bad, and you know you're gonna get. It's good, right? I've seen it. It's good. Fun.
It was a good movie. It was funny.
Yeah.
Tatum O'Neal was in that.
Tatum O'Neal, that's
Tatum
it.
O'Neal, yeah.
Do you remember? Do you know she won an Oscar before that? And it was for. Do you know what movie it was? Because I looked it up last night because I'm trying to figure out what other movie. It was Paper Moon. She was in Paper Moon. But then I read that she was sexually assaulted a lot as a young actress. Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, I don't know. Was she on the Cosby Show?
Oh, it's so bad.
But it could. I don't know. Could be true.
Who knows? I think that happened probably more than people think. It happened a lot.
Oh my
especially
God!
in the
Well,
day.
that was always the talk. Like people talked like, oh yeah, you can get an acting job if you. I mean, that was just common.
What's
that was
saying?
common,
It's
right?
not who you know; it's who you blow, right?
Yeah, that goes to show you how it was probably out there.
How do you think that lightning bolt got on the feed the knee this weekend? Huh?
Well, it wasn't through the technical
way,
director. I tell you that.
Thanks for taking it for the team.
Oh, that's terrible. I can't believe
Lightning bolt.
Like,
lightning bolt. Yeah, they just blew another one.
Oh my God.
We're blowing fuses left and right, aren't we?
So anyway, there's our Christmas show. It's probably the craziest Christmas show. No one else has a Christmas show. I bet Ellen's Christmas show is not like that. Is she still on? Is Ellen still on?
I don't know. She got in a bunch of trouble or something, didn't she?
Yeah. She
I don't know.
was abusing her staff. But she apologizes. Okay.
Oh, so that makes everything okay.
Yeah,
then.
she came out. She came out. She came out.
She came out a long time ago.
She went back in.
Oh, she's back in now.
Oh my goodness. I tell you though, these movies today, we started watching this show. Lisa might know what it's called. It was it's one of these family shows that's on right now, and I can't even tell you who's in it, but it's one of these shows on I think it's a Netflix show. Mm-hmm. And I tell you, they covered she has COVID now. She had COVID. What?
Who are you talking about, Lisa?
She had COVID and off now. She has
Oh,
off?
Ellen.
Was that
I was
Ellen?
talking
Oh,
about
Ellen.
I think.
Ellen has it.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, yeah, I guess. How did?
Let's go.
Oh, I wonder how.
Confirmed. If Kelly and Wade
I'm
both
more
say it, it must be
interested.
true.
I'm more interested in knowing how they got it. Like, where was she to get that? What was she doing to get COVID?
She's doing a friggin' television show, right?
But she
With-
got it
with
from the
guests
show. Oh,
and
so she
and,
got it
you
from
know,
the show.
Stagehands, producers, audience members, guests.
Oh,
Production shut
you know,
down.
I
because
found
of COVID or because she's a bitch.
I found her very funny when she first. I watched her first show when I used to watch Carson. I was watching Carson on a regular basis when she came on back in the day.
Her stand-up comedy before she had her show and all that,
Originally-
she was pretty funny. She was funny. She
But
had some good
she
stuff.
recycles that show. The comedy on that show is recycled so much. It's absolutely hard to watch.
I've
but-
never really watched it. All I know
Well,
is they
I've only
dance
watched
a-
it. I've only watched it a couple of times. Like on YouTube, I see clips, and sometimes
Right.
they're like, some fucking idiot jumping out of a box to scare someone. like, oh, Justin Timberlake jumps out of a box. And like, like,
Is that
Oh, why
like
don't
a
we do
gift
that?
in a
That's what-
box? Yeah.
rip her off and
what's with lesbians and having people jumping out of boxes? I don't know what they're showing. I don't get it. I don't know. Hey, I got an
that's
idea.
next week's topic. What's with lesbians and the boxes? That just sounds bad.
Yeah. If I had a show and I had someone jumping out of a box, I'd probably get called for it. Oh, that's frickin'. That's what's the word I'm looking for? That's something. What do they call that if I was doing that? I can't even think of the word. Oh, usually it's Bieber coming out of her box. Usually I find that when he comes out of the box, he usually comes out a little bit too soon. He kind of comes out before he comes out a little premature when he comes jumping out.
Oh, Jesus, Murphy.
Actually,
Oh, brother.
I think Justin's okay. I don't have a problem. Kelly has
Holy shit.
Uh,
That's too funny. Oh, boy. Well, let's get Justin Bieber on the show and see how he feels about Ellen's box.
what's that's the comment we want to end the show on.
There it
you
is.
guys?
There it is.
Oh, I think Kelly's
Thank you and good night.
Kelly must be a Ellen fan.
She is an Ellen fan.
Oh, you hit a nerve.
She is.
Is she?
She likes that.
Hey, we're just having a little bit of fun here on Comedy Chords and Chaos.
Yeah, of course.
We
We're
just,
having fun. It's all just playful fun.
It is. It's all good stuff. So her show's gone now, so she's done. But I guess
So
a lot of these, all the other people were doing the show from home though. Like all these other stars, they just do it from home.
Yeah, but I read that, and I actually turned the TV on the other morning, and the game shows are all going on. Like there's doing them now live, like Price is Right and stuff are actually having actual shows.
But no
And
audience.
it's like there's no audience.
They're
but
filming
have
them in
all-
Do they
Florida.
have
They're
participants?
filming them in Florida.
Participants come down. They just stand far apart. You know, they all spin the wheel and do everything. I'm just
Do
like,
They
what?
come down from what if they're not in the audience? If there's
Well,
no
they say
audience,
come on down, and then they just walk out from behind a panel, right? And they still do the regular thing, and I don't know.
Hold on a minute here.
Probably
Sharon
has COVID
Osbourne
too.
and her
And
co-star.
Her co-star. Who's her
Well,
co-star?
Sharon Osbourne's her
what
co-star.
what show is she on?
I don't even know what she does. That's I know who she is, but
Sharon.
what show is she on?
Sharon Osbourne. Oh, isn't she on like The View?
The what? Oh,
I have no idea.
There's a show that needs to get COVID. Go out there. They all need to get tested. That is the absolutely horrific. Fucking Me
I don't
Three.
think
That
I've ever
show.
watched it. I've only seen
Or
clips.
The View. Carrie Ann Imala.
Or The View. So it's
Hey,
not The
I
View.
got
Carrie
I
Ann.
got something.
Uh-oh.
Is what's going on with Justin Trudeau and his wife? Are they separated? I keep hearing stuff. Lisa's telling me they're separated. Where does she get this information?
there was
Heard that.
rumors of that when when they first got COVID.
Well,
that
she was with she got COVID from what's his name?
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Idris Elba. Idris Elba.
Who did?
What?
Justin Trudeau's wife was with Idris Elba at the time, and they both got COVID. This is true. You're getting people. If you weren't watching the news, this is true stuff. Comedy Chords of Chaos delivers. This is not fake news.
You heard it here first, folks.
She was in England with him and 3 other people, and I don't know if one of them was. I don't know if it was Prince Charles there too. There was 5 people in the photograph, and she was there. And actually, I can remember the photograph because I think they were on either end of the 5 people in the picture, or maybe he was in the middle. But I remember the picture. You Google it after, but they were together, and that's when she got COVID and he got tested.
Okay.
But then she could have got tested for something else.
Mm-hmm.
Then
plot
the
thickens.
rumors. Yeah.
Boy.
What's her name?
Interesting.
I
I have no idea.
Sophie, no.
Oh, Sophia.
Is it Sophie?
Yeah, I
Sophia.
could just Justin's there like, hey, Sophia,
Sophie Gregoire.
something
or
just
something.
feels a little bit different.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Oh Christ. Well, the last I heard, I think.
yeah,
It's not making me laugh.
where's our? Hold on, there's some comments maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, but so is she. That's the point.
That's a one-sided argument.
Yeah. Oh, he's married. Oh. Well, hello, honey. He is too. She is too.
Oh, brother.
That's okay. If he was single, hey. Oh my God!
Oh,
But he
boy,
is.
oh boy.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what. Yeah. So yeah. So who knows? But I remember telling Lisa, and she's like, "Oh yeah, they're separated." I'm like, I didn't hear nothing about this. This should be all
I
over
heard
the
nothing
news.
about that. Last
And
I heard,
then
they
I
were
Googled
both
it.
up at their cottage up north or wherever the hell it is. I don't know.
But I don't
No
watch.
idea.
I don't watch Ellen, so I could be missing.
Yeah,
out.
Helen would know.
Yeah.
We
See,
got
Wade's
more
finding out.
comments?
Wade's reacting to the news. He's going. He's gonna be tomorrow. Wade's gonna be going. He's gonna be on Facebook. He goes, I can't believe what I heard on Comedy Chords and Chaos last night.
Right? And if it's on Comedy Chords and Chaos, it has
It's
to be
gotta
true.
be true.
I mean,
This
we
is-
don't lie.
People, we need to have.
We don't make shit up.
We should have a disclaimer that this is not Twitter. This is real shit. This is not made up stuff. This is not fake
This
news.
is the real thing.
Yeah.
This
So,
is it.
but
right here.
I just saying though, I heard rumors, and I'm telling you, the fact is they were together. The guy with the weirdest name in the world. I would. That's, I. What is it? Idris Elba.
Mhm.
Alba.
Yeah.
I-
Jessica
Idris.
Elba.
Jessica.
Jessica. Alba.
We. That's a whole other show, right
So
there.
yeah. So I don't know.
Whatever happened to her? She's kind of disappeared.
Who
Didn't she do like a whole bunch of Spy Kid movies and
is that?
Oh,
His?
I don't know.
Is that his
Yeah.
daughter? Is that his daughter?
no.
No, that's.
I don't know. I don't watch. I don't
somebody
watch Ellen or
completely
The
different.
View, so I don't get. I don't even watch Oprah. Is she still on?
Oprah?
What is
I
she
don't
doing?
think so.
Oh, she left a long time ago, didn't she? Because she
I have
went.
no idea.
She created the network. Own network.
The O network.
Yeah, I own you network.
Yeah, I own you. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has her magazine, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. So there we go. So now everyone's going to be talking about Justin Trudeau tomorrow.
That's right.
But
You heard it here
but-
first, folks.
But you never see her though. But I guess they can't really go places. But yeah, I haven't seen any pictures of them pop up. Family shots. I don't know, but they were at the cottage. I remember that. There was rumors they were at the cottage.
Yeah, but their cottage is probably so fucking big that
Yeah,
she's at one end and
she's
he's
at
at the
one
other.
end.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I watched the Garth Brooks movie, and him and his wife, when they split up, they lived on the same property, and they both had houses on the property, and they could actually, it made easier for the kids. The kids would go back and forth to the houses,
Okay.
which is pretty interesting.
That is interesting.
It's actually not a bad documentary you put together. It was, I'm not the biggest Garth Brooks fan. He's too emotional for me. He gets these. He's the country male version of Celine Dion. I just can't handle it. He just can't do it. Just can't do it. Just too irritating. I know I shouldn't judge like that. I know it's wrong. I shouldn't get too deep. I shouldn't, not, especially 2020. So 20. What? Oh, you know what? Let's next week, because that's the last show before the end of the year. We should do.
What's the date?
We got to do New Year's resolutions and New Year's predictions.
Okay.
So everyone watching next week, bring your New Year's resolutions. And
and Lisa.
She's not watching anymore.
Listen,
she's got a surprise for Mark still.
I'm sure she does.
This fucking show's gonna still be going when I leave. That's the thing. Is comedy, chords, and chaos for me doesn't end here. It continues. It's the outtakes. I gotta deal with
it's
that.
the after show that's the most entertaining, right? Leave the cameras rolling.
Lisa's been baking cookies all day. Biscottis.
Nice.
Biscottis all day. Amazing biscottis. And I'm not allowed to have any because they're for other people.
Okay.
That's what happens when you go on a keto diet right before freaking Christmas.
You're not allowed other people.
What?
Yeah, you're not allowed other people.
What do you mean other
It's
people?
lockdown.
I'm not.
You get
No,
those,
they're
folks.
given to other people. I'm not for having people eat them. What are you talking about?
She's making cookies for people to come over and eat
No,
them.
no,
You're not allowed-
They're not coming over. They're
She's shipping them out.
Yeah.
Okay.
All we got to do is just spray them down, wipe them down with some fucking Lysol. They're fine. People can eat them.
Dip them in bleach and off you go. You're fine.
You do lemon cranberry biscotti and then you use the lemon scented Lysol wipes. No one fucking knows.
That's delicious.
That's it. And they are lemon too. They're lemon cranberry. So you use the lemon wipe.
Lemony fresh.
And then if someone says, "No, that's not bleach. That's the lemon." I get it. Lemon. Yeah, that's why. But yeah,
Wait, what?
are they still wiping down carts in these stores?
Yep.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I tell you,
I have no.
I don't know if I ever told this story, but this show's getting a little long. But that's okay. It's Christmas.
We're not going
It's Christmas.
anywhere.
We're not going. We're locked down. This is a marathon. So. I was in Lowe's, took some stuff back, and it was right at the beginning of lockdown, and that's when everything coming back, the protocol was to wipe it down. So here I was with all these packages. So these people are like, so this girl's taking the stuff, she takes the wipe. I don't have a wipe, so she takes it and she goes like this. She goes like, puts it on. Like hits 2 or 3 sides and puts it on the shelf. I'm thinking, I've been holding that thing. It's been in my truck. Who knows what's been going on? And she hits like 2 sides of it. Just touches it with the wipe. And she did this with every item. It's just how do you
No, there's no common sense to this. Like, an object has so many
I can
sides
understand.
and it needs to be thoroughly wiped.
Listen, I'm not anti-clean it. But I'm just saying that it's not going to work. It's like cleaning shopping carts. You get a 16-year-old kid in Home Depot.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Now it's like freaking 1 degree outside. Well, it's 0 now.
Mm-hmm.
And his job is to go and pick up carts and bring them in and clean them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not going to happen. So
No,
I
no
guess
kidding.
you've got to
It's
clean
the
it
same
yourself.
thing, and it's the same thing in restaurants too. You got to disinfect or wipe down this table. They once, twice across, and the
After
front
a
half, and
while,
it's done.
while, it's just you're gonna get lazy,
worse
right?
and worse.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like I remember when we bought dishes for our house. Like at first we washed them really well, and now fuck, we just, you just get lazy after a while.
Screw it. Just give it a quick rinse, and it's all good to go.
It's like when you buy a new car. The first 2 weeks, you're licking it with your tongue to get it clean, and then after 6 months, you just couldn't give a shit about it. It is. It's so true. God, it's just like anything new you get in your house, right? It's like you got a house, you renovate one room. You renovate the bathroom. That room, don't mess up the bathroom. Meanwhile, the rest of the house, the rest of the house needs a power washer. But the bathroom,
yeah, but
the bathroom, the bathroom, don't touch it. Oh my!
Yeah, don't use the bathroom. I don't want it to get dirty.
Oh well. Actually, Lisa just walked in the room. I think she wants to get on the camera.
Oh.
I don't know why she's here.
She's about to witness something here.
Yeah. I think she's.
Blink twice if you're.
I know.
Safe.
She's upstairs wrapping my presents. This is the perfect time to wrap my presents. When did you hear that? She yelled something. Oh, this mic won't pick it up. She yelled something. I don't know what that was, but actually, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret.
Oh.
The guest bedroom has a sign. There's only 2 people living in this house, and the guest bedroom has a sign on it that says "Keep out."
Oh,
Now,
interesting.
I'm a little fucking concerned. who? First off, who's in there? Or because we weren't exchanging gifts this year, so I don't know if there's a corpse in there or what's going on. But there,
maybe we could investigate that next week.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
The sign's still there. Can you move your camera? Can we go on a little trip upstairs and see?
We'll do the Ellen thing where she walks around at Halloween and gets scared.
You're right. There you go. We'll do some investigative reporting.
So
here.
apparently, that room's out of order.
It's out of order, or maybe she's reserved it for the dogs.
No, they don't. They don't go in there.
Oh, okay.
But that is one of the nicest rooms in the house. That and the.
That's why you're not allowed in there.
After our kids all shared a bathroom, and they trashed it. Like, just they wouldn't. We said you got to clean it. There's 4 of you. Oh, forget it. It was a mess. I said, you know what? Lisa said we should renovate that bathroom. I said, I'm not renovating that bathroom till there's all gone.
No,
because they just can't look after it. So they all moved out. We renovated that bathroom maybe 4 or 5 years ago. 4 years ago. Yeah, maybe.
You haven't been in it since?
It looks like I renovated it yesterday.
Yeah.
I just go in there when I want to feel like I'm in a new house. I just go in there and sit down and go, this is like I live in a new house all of a sudden. I just walk in there and it's like brand new. But anyway, so there you go. Yeah, we'll do a show at Cribs one day. We'll walk around and I'll show you the...
Awesome.
Yeah. All right, guys, it's been great. Thank you, everybody, for chiming in and sharing your comments. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful Christmas. Santa can come now because the lockdown has been put off to the 26th. Maybe that's the reason.
So Santa can still come. Kids were panicking.
Yeah. How do you tell your kid? Yeah. If there's lockdown, how come the kids? So yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you for watching, joining us.
To continue to watch.
Continue to watch. I think this is like it. You know what? It's like shock and awe. Like it's like, hey, look, that building's on fire. Let's go. No, let's stay here and see if it blows up.
Exactly.
Anyways,
let's wait for the big explosion.
I need some water.
All right.
But anyways, guys, Merry Christmas. Okay. We will see you on the other side of the 28th. Ciao.
All right.